The time is 6 a.m.
The internationally acclaimed On Stage with Winford Williams.
At a new time, Saturdays at 8 p.m. on CVM TV.
So much more than entertainment.
Let's delve deep into the issues. We'll take you beneath the surface.
Greetings and salutations. My name is Orville Higgins and it's another edition of Fan Central.
Talking to the people at the heart of the top sporting stories. Hear from your favorite sportsmen and women and the administrators who work tirelessly to make it all happen. It's a live sports talk.
I've written an entire article.
Yeah.
Looking at all the major issues every Tuesday at 9 p.m. It's Fan Central.
Tune in to Lead Story, weekdays at 6 p.m. Hosted by Jody Ann Quarry.
Brought to you by
Horizon, a new loan product from Access Financial Services.
The internationally acclaimed On Stage with Winford Williams.
At a new time, Saturdays at 8 p.m. on CVM TV.
So much more than entertainment.
Let's delve deep into the issues. We'll take you beneath the surface.
Greetings and salutations. My name is Orville Higgins and it's another edition of Fan Central.
Talking to the people at the heart of the top sporting stories. Hear from your favorite sportsmen and women and the administrators who work tirelessly to make it all happen. It's a live sports talk.
I've written an entire article.
Yeah.
Looking at all the major issues every Tuesday at 9 p.m. It's Fan Central.
Tune in to Lead Story, weekdays at 6 p.m. Hosted by Jody Ann Quarry.
brought to you by
Horizon, a new loan product from Access Financial Services.
The internationally acclaimed On Stage with Winford Williams.
At a new time, Saturdays at 8 p.m. on CVM TV.
So much more than entertainment.
Let's delve deep into the issues. We'll take you beneath the surface.
Greetings and salutations. My name is Orville Higgins and it's another edition of Fan Central.
Talking to the people at the heart of the top sporting stories. Hear from your favorite sportsmen and women and the administrators who work tirelessly to make it all happen. It's a live sports talk.
I've written an entire article.
Yeah.
Looking at all the major issues every Tuesday at 9 p.m. It's Fan Central.
Tune in to Lead Story, weekdays at 6 p.m. Hosted by Jody Ann Quarry.
Brought to you by
Horizon, a new loan product from Access Financial Services.
The internationally acclaimed On Stage with Winfred Williams.
At a new time, Saturdays at 8 p.m. on CVM TV.
So much more than entertainment.
Promised land, yeah. To the promised land, yeah. Going to the promised land, yeah. To the promised land. Going to the promised land. Marty! Oh my God!
Hey,
Yeah.
that track, like
Yeah.
just if you ever listen to the music of that track,
Yeah.
the horns,
Yeah,
oh
everything
God, the
about it.
bass,
The bass, everything
the
about it.
Oh my, it is
Everything. Like
Epic.
when you listen to music like
Yeah,
that,
yeah.
it's reggae music hits your soul.
that's classic
differently.
reggae.
Yeah,
you
love
know?
it.
You know what?
The crown prince of reggae,
Yeah.
Dennis Emmanuel Brown. You know
That's
what I mean?
right.
One of the greatest voices, greatest performers, lyricist, just superstar of our time. Yeah,
clean
yeah.
voice.
Love it, love it, love
Took
it.
a walk and passed your house.
Late last night. Man! And yesterday was his birthday.
Yes, of course.
So let me tell you, it
just usher in the
Yeah,
reggae month.
yeah,
You know?
yeah.
Then you have Bob, you know.
You dig?
Bob, you
You
dig?
dig? Yes. And his
Yeah.
birthday is coming up
Yes,
on the
it's
6th.
on the 6th.
So, the start of Reggae Month,
Yes.
the start of Black History Month.
That's right.
Dennis Emmanuel's birthday yesterday, Brown's birthday yesterday.
Yeah.
And so to all the Dennis Brown fans, good morning to you. I am a fan of Dennis Brown.
Yes.
Been loving Dennis Brown.
Yeah, man. No, man.
I mean,
Seriously.
him give you the reggae, him give you the lovers, you know what I mean? He's just talented and absolutely amazing. And though he is no longer here with us in the flesh, his legacy and his music.
I still remember where I was
forever.
when I heard he died.
Really?
I was in a laundromat in the Bronx.
Oh yeah?
It was on holiday, and I remember somebody running at the laundromat. Can you have your Jamaican
Yes,
there?
yes.
And said, "Dennis Brown dead."
He broke dead.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. I remember hearing that he died, but I don't remember where I was. But I remember hearing that.
Clearly remember it.
And then in Jamaica, when an artist passes away,
Yeah.
they play the song. They
and
do a
Dennis
tribute.
Brown
Yeah.
is one of the few, Jamaican artists. Maybe there are a few more now, but when they die, the
They become
day
bigger.
after, you can play their music from beginning
Yes.
to end
Yes.
of the day. You can
Yes.
play their music right.
Yeah.
You on your afternoon show
Yes.
could have said today is just Dennis Brown,
Day.
and you don't have to repeat no tune.
I'm gonna have to worry about no editing.
Yes.
You understand? I don't have to be editing
The radio
anything.
version.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And the Broadcasting Commission, Good
Yeah.
Morning Cordell Green.
You just play.
You just play songs and you're just comfortable. And I really love the fact that, we're yet again celebrating reggae, which is a huge part of who we are. As you know, last night was the Grammys. you
Yeah.
know.
Oh, yes, yes.
Yeah. And of course, I want to say good morning to Jane Michelle for our Reggae Month outfits today. I know you're probably wondering, Miss Kitty, have on tree ring, they have on bangle, chaparita, and these things.
Me tell you.
Yes. And I have on denim. By the way, I was today years old when I learned that we don't say we're wearing jeans.
No, jeans is a brand.
Jeans, and not taking my brand. Jeans is referring to the pants.
Yes.
That's what Jane said.
Yes.
Okay. But when you're rocking this look, it's denim.
Denim.
Courtesy of Cocabella's, darling. Okay.
Okay.
So it's the denim look. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Them give me what? Yeah. That
there
is
you
it.
go.
The scarf. That's the
There you
vibe.
go. Yeah.
And I'm loving your dashiki, by the way.
Thank you.
You're giving me Professor Brooks.
I look like
Professor
one of them. I look like one of you professors
Yes,
back in the day.
Professor Brooks. Like you teach gender studies, you know, African studies, gender studies.
No, Nova Department of Government used to have a couple of that shit.
Yeah.
Back in the day.
I really am loving.
The old school Department of Government, man, them
Yeah.
used to be some dashi
I
back
love
in
that.
the day.
I love that. I really love that. Militant.
Can I tell you this is the first time in life life, I'm wearing a dashiki.
Really?
I've never worn one.
Oh wow! So you're dashiki cherry boss this morning?
Well, I've worn Afrocentric prints and stuff like that. I have never in my life worn one. So
well, it looks good on you. Well, rate Uncle Dennis's dashiki. Well, go around Dennis so they can look at the ensemble.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, the dashiki. Yeah, for Reggae Month. Yeah, a Black History Month also. So it's giving me strong black man, Wakanda forever. You know what I mean?
My friend.
Yeah.
Hey, my people.
Yeah.
People of South Africa. Now is the time that we must come together. Let us unite and one accord. This is Reggae Month. And we must put reggae at the forefront. Amandla Haweto.
Amandla. I gotta tell you. Dennis, and the award and the Grammy Award goes to Dennis Brooks. I gotta tell you.
Yeah.
But last night the Grammys were awesome. AA stayed up and watched the Grammys.
Oh, she was? Yeah.
And she was dancing. You know, she said, "Mommy, dance." So this is her dance right now.
Oh, that's
that's her dance, right?
I can see that.
And it was just such a joy to watch. I want to say congratulations to all the nominees in the reggae category, but of course, big up to Kez Namdi, who walked away with the best reggae album. Others in the category were Lila Ike, Mortimer, Vibes Cartel, and Jesse Royal. But Kez Namdi walked away with the Grammy Award.
Big up Kez. You know, when he came here and performed, I said, I remember saying, yo, you have some chill. I said, no, man. I said, he could win something. I thought he was. I mean, I think everyone knows. I think Mortimer is. There's something special about Mortimer. And Leela Ike is just doing very, very well.
Yeah, she looked so regal last night.
She was.
And her performance. Oh my God, that fur coat somebody.
That performance.
Watch out, Leela got a fur them choice.
I just think like her she's using her voice. The things that she's doing with her voice, the songs that she's choosing to sing. Excellent.
Girl from Christiana to LA, you know what I mean? I was so proud of her. It was so great to see her. Big ups to Jesse Royal. Looked so good. Their style was so eclectic. And I'm really, really happy for Kez Namdi, but really happy for all those nominees. Because the truth is, Dennis, that there are many artists who go throughout their career and they're never even nominated.
Not even
so
nominated.
To be nominated, that's a big deal.
And putting Grammy nominee on your resume is a big deal.
Yeah, it lifts your profile.
It's a big deal.
So,
it's a big deal.
Congrats to all of the winners last night.
I'm telling you, look out next year, you know.
Yeah, who knows?
Next year, nobody. I don't think anybody need to make any other submission for next year. Next year done.
Oh, next year.
Chronix,
okay.
The Hurricane album.
Well, let us see.
The Hurricane album Afro-Win.
Let us see.
But no, man, just like how Keds did Afro-Win this year, the Hurricane album Afro-Win, they don't win with.
Well, I don't know which, what is the name? Crystal Ball, that is Av.
No, man, the Hurricane album Afro-Win.
Well, good morning to everybody. Waking up is, just a gift. It's your winner already.
I have a whole heap of things we want to talk about.
Yeah, but we're going to do some of the headlines, right? Yeah. But we're going to, right now, go to your, by the way, the cold front, the windy front. It's a lot going on.
It all blow Leopold come. That's how you know, say that blow, the wind blow strong.
The way it cold. You understand? I got to tell you, Leopold is in the building. But guess what? We have your pocket of sunrise for you this morning. And we have a fabulous show lined up for you. So please sit back, relax, get your blanket, get warmed up. And if you don't have to go outside today, stay put. Tanaya yard. Everything Irie. It's your pocket of sunrise right here on CVM.
I'm a Rasta man. Clean Rasta man. You have to know this river, you know. And Rasta far eye. You know what is the meaning of that? Rastafari is real life. Natural living. It's all about life. It coming down to revelation. We are in revelation now. But the people them still won't understand that it's we time. It's not racist, it's we time. Everyone should come together and say yes.
The time by Sagicor is
6:15 a.m.
Chicken, Magmadio, super chicken, Magmadio.
The KFC value menu has you thinking chicken. Get the famous bowl combo for just $640. KFC.
The National Rural School Bus Program is getting smarter. With your child's student ID card, parents receive real-time notifications every time they board or exit the bus. Each card is unique and securely linked to the Ministry of Education, Skills, Youth, and Information database. Tap on, tap off, and parents stay updated instantly. So, how do you register? Number 1, visit jamaica-district.mysmartterm.com/bus-portal/registration. Number 2, enter your child's details. Number 3, upload supporting documents. Number 4, submit your application. It's that easy. Safer, smarter, more secure. Register today and ride with peace of mind.
It's 8 a.m. and Mr. Thompson can't find chalk. Or his dignity. Is white squalid? Meanwhile, on site, error, a mash up concrete. Or so it seems. Wait, I can't belly that. It's almost that time for Ashley's belly to clock out. Don't get creative with your hunger. Solve it with mothers.
Mommy, ice cream.
Even the little ones get hungry too. Mothers, all day delicious. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
The internationally acclaimed On Stage with Winfred Williams.
At a new time, Saturdays at 8 p.m. on CVM TV.
So much more than entertainment.
Let's delve deep into the issues. We'll take you beneath the surface.
Greetings and salutations. My name is Orvin Higgins, and it's another edition of Fan Central.
Talking to the people at the heart of the top sporting stories. Hear from your favorite sportsmen and women and the administrators who work tirelessly to make it all happen. It's live sports talk.
I've written an entire article.
Yeah. Looking at all the major issues every Tuesday at 9 p.m. It's Fan Central.
The internationally acclaimed On Stage with Winfred Williams.
At a new time, Saturdays at 8 p.m. on CVM TV.
So much more than entertainment.
$19 degrees Celsius here in this Kingston cold morning.
Remember.
Guess what? It's 15 degrees Celsius. 15 degrees Celsius, 19 minutes after 6. What did I say? 19 degrees Celsius? It's 15. It's now 16 degrees Celsius.
Wow, it's cold.
It's cold.
It's cold. This morning,
cold. I know the Americans who are, and the Canadians who are saying, well, we're at minus 16.
God bless Uno.
We cold.
Let me tell you, it was
cold.
Did you hear the winds, the howling? At one point, I'm like, is Melissa saying our cousin?
Yeah, man.
I thought they said cold front, not windy front.
No,
I said, I don't understand. It's a cold, windy front.
The front
it
is
was a lot. It was very.
It is.
But it's cold.
Frigid.
Yeah.
Man.
It was a lot.
Somebody says a category 5 cold front.
It's terrible. But guess what? You know who don't cold? And you know who don't frigid?
Hey.
TK.
Hey, TK. I'm feeling warm in the studio this morning with you guys. Good morning.
Thank you. Good morning, my love. How are you?
Awesome.
Thank you. I'm great. How are you?
I am magnificent. Thank you so very much.
And
how are you?
Some new shoes today. I like it.
You know, we have to come out for February.
The start of reggae month.
It's the reggae month. And my month is
Black History Month. Why is it your month?
Because Black History. I like all things black and African and Jamaican and reggae and
Pan-African and
Pan-African and all
Pan-African is in you. You look like you could be like the dean of a department this morning.
There?
You know what I mean?
Edna Manley, call me. Call me. I'm wearing the right thing for it.
Yes.
You're like, what are your qualifications? Make my outfits.
Professor TK. Like this could be like your ensemble for like a book launch.
See that?
Yeah, you know what I mean? Yeah.
See that at the podium.
Black women in theater.
At the podium.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yes.
I like how they think. Anyway, are we ready for the headlines?
Absolutely.
Rose of Sharon,
Let's do
deconstructing, deconstructing the mythology of
theater arts. Stage left. Yes.
Rose of Sharon.
In theaters now. But let's go to the headlines. Let's do it. First up, a family is seeking your help finding missing relative. So the McTaggart family is urgently appealing for assistance in locating their father who went missing in St. Elizabeth. Missing is 70-year-old Clive McTaggart from Thornton, St. Elizabeth. He's of slim build, light complexion, and is 5 feet 11 inches tall. McTaggart was last seen on Monday, January 19, 2026 in Margotty, St. Elizabeth, having dinner at his cousin's house. He then left to return home, but has not been seen since. The family will be carrying out a community search tomorrow, Tuesday, February 3, and are seeking volunteers for any information that can help to locate him. So please call his daughter, Sharice McTaggart, at 876-845-9997 or the Margotty Police Station at 876-963-9680.
All right, now just take that picture right there and have it in your phones
in case you
in case you see him, and you can just call the police or his family member. And I just hope he's found safely and returned safely to his family. It can be very heartrending for family members at this time. You know, your family missing, you don't know if they're okay, you don't know what's going on, especially last night, so it's cold, and you know, it just can be so distressing.
Right.
So if there's anyone who knows anything, or if you've seen anything, please just alert the family, or just call 119 if you don't remember anything else. Just call the police and they will be on it, okay? And speaking about family, I just want to quickly say thanks to the good morning to the nurses and doctors at the Kingston Public Hospital, KPH, on 2 West. Good morning to Dr. Gerard. Good morning to Nurse Sandra Davis. Good morning to Nurse Hentley. Good morning to Nurse Wint. Good morning to PCA, Patient Care Assistant Sandra Mendes, and Patient Care Assistant Brittany. Really great persons. Big ups to all the King Alarm security officers as well. Very professional, very decent. And of course to all the nurses and everybody there, the porters, both male and female porters, over 2 West on the female ward. A pleasant morning to all of you. Thank you for your professionalism. Thank you for your care. Healthcare really and truly is a ministry. To be able to take care of sick people, you know, it takes a different calling, and we always have to remember that nobody no go buy sickness a shop, and anybody can get sick, and it can be you or a loved one. So when you're tasked with taking care of sick people, we have to do so from a place of empathy, grace, and of course professionalism. So thank you, KPH, massive. And you know, as I was going up the stairs, I saw the big G And it was so reminiscent of when I would go to KPH with my mom when she would be working, because she used to work at KPH and Jubilee, and of course UE as well. And sometimes when she'd be on for the weekend, me and my sister would have to pack our bags and pack our books and go to work with mommy. And so when I saw the G, it just reminded me of the greatness from the ground. The foundation that my mother set, and the greatness that is Lady Marge. So big up to my nice, clean, educated mother, you know what I mean? So when I saw the G on the ground floor, that was for me. But just wanted to say thank you so much to those caregivers, those persons who extend themselves to those who are ill. And I want to send love to the family members as well.
Speaking of family members and hospitals, it's a good segue to our next one. Parent Overnight Suite opens at Bustamante Hospital.
Nice.
Prime Minister Dr. the Most Honorable Andrew Holness officially opened the new Parent Overnight Suite at the Bustamante Hospital for Children in Kingston.
Nice.
The 36-bed facility, constructed at a cost of over $140 million, will accommodate parents and guardians of patients, enabling them to remain close and actively assist in their children's care. The project was executed through a partnership involving the National Housing Trust, the NHT, the National Health Fund, the NHF, and the Southeast Regional Health Authority, SERA. While the suite was designed primarily to accommodate parents and guardians residing overseas or outside of Kingston, it will also serve those who are not staying overnight by providing access to restrooms, a kitchenette, a lounge, and designated areas for breastfeeding. In addition, the building includes office space for the suite's manager and a conference room to facilitate parent consultations.
Nice.
Great.
Very, very
Great.
much so. I remember
Yeah.
we had that conversation.
Yes, Dr.
here.
Zin Yu Lee, I think her name is.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right.
She came on because there was a big furor at one point in the media and over the years too about parents not being able to have hands-on access to their children and being
outside
able to
of
see
visiting
them,
hours
outside of visiting hours, especially if the child is special needs and those things. And I remember when the doctor came,
And also because the child can't ask questions.
Yes.
What are you doing? What are
Yes.
the parents need to be there.
Yeah.
To aid in the delivery of care to their children.
Yeah.
And I think this story speaks to the importance of advocacy.
Yes.
It speaks to the role of media.
Yes.
It speaks to the need to have government that is responsive.
Yes.
And it speaks to having an economy that is in condition that you can respond, because it takes cash to care. Costs 140 million. That is no chicken feed.
Truly.
And so all things have come together in this regard to deliver this facility. And that is why if you see something that you feel passionate about, talk about it.
Rally about it.
Talk
Rally
about
around,
it and advocate and going to the media and,
If you don't advocate for yourself, then it's who's going to advocate for you. So
gonna
to
do
all
it?
the parents who are brave enough to stand up and advocate, I am very, very pleased with this. And I want to say good morning to Dr. Tufton. We had him on the show last week. Good morning to our Honorable Prime Minister, Dr. Andrew Holness, NHT, NHF, everybody, all the stakeholders who played a role in this, the nurses, doctors, porters at the Bustamante Hospital for Children. Good morning to all of you. And I'm quite sure that many parents have breathed a sigh of relief. Like, I can stay with my baby, because then it's,
it's hard.
It's hard when you see your child in pain and it's urgent and it's a lot of emotions flying high. And
you're being told you have to leave.
And I just want to remind again the doctors and the nurses, I know it can be very difficult to deal with some parents, right? But also be mindful of the fact that when you're pitney sick, then it's come like you have an out-of-body experience. You're not your normal self. You're not normal. When you see a baby go down and you see a child look, emaciated and in pain, and it's so don't be too, judgy and rude. That's not your place to be there. Also, parents, extend grace as well. They're doing the best they can under the circumstances. And we can't outfire with fire, right? So we have to try as best we can to temper the emotions and do what's in the best interest of the child and children. But, we have to try to meet each other halfway. Because sometimes when my pitney sick, I can't talk at 2 decibel, miss. Yeah, my body hurt me. My tribe, my child.
Yeah, but also, I mean,
now talk good.
We're all going through something. We're all doing our best. And
Yeah.
some of the time when you bash the people, it has a negative effect.
Yeah.
But yeah. Well, that's it.
That's all the time we have for headlines this morning. Good morning to the healthcare facilitators, healthcare people. Good morning to each and every one of you, healthcare personnel. Thank you guys so very much. Coming up next, we have the man himself. Hi. On all platforms, it's Carlton G. Stew. We're talking about Money Masterclass, brought to you by
Guardian Life.
That's right. Sunrise will be right back. Please do stay with us on a cold, windy front morning right here.
Supply all of Jamaica with the highest standard of gas products to keep you safe and well taken care of. Choose well. Choose IGL.
The time by IGL is
6:30. Tune in to Lead Story. Weekdays at 6 p.m. Hosted by Jody-Ann Quarry.
Brought to you by
Horizon, a new loan product from Access Financial Services.
The internationally acclaimed On Stage with Winfred Williams.
At a new time, Saturdays at 8 p.m. on CVM TV.
So much more than entertainment.
Let's delve deep into the issues. We'll take you beneath the surface.
Greetings and salutations. My name is Orvin Higgins, and it's another edition of Fan Central.
Talking to the people at the heart of the top sporting stories. Hear from your favorite sportsmen and women and the administrators who work tirelessly to make it all happen. It's live sports talk.
I've written an entire article.
Yeah. Looking at all the major issues every Tuesday at 9 p.m. It's Fan Central.
The internationally acclaimed On Stage with Winfred Williams.
At a new time, Saturdays at 8 p.m. on CVM TV.
So much more than entertainment.
Should critical illness strike? Don't let worry fill your head. Say hello to happiness and goodbye to worry with Guardian Life's new Ultimate Provider Plan. Secure your medical expenses in the event of critical illness ahead of time while benefiting from our investment portfolio and so much more. Give yourself and your family the peace of mind you deserve with Guardian Life's new Ultimate Provider Plan today. And live secure. Live easy.
Let's delve deep into the issues. We'll take you beneath the surface.
Greetings and salutations. My name is Orvin Higgins, and it's another edition of Fan Central.
Talking to the people at the heart of the top sporting stories. Hear from your favorite sportsmen and women and the administrators who work tirelessly to make it all happen. It's live sports talk.
I've written an entire article.
Yeah. Looking at all the major issues every Tuesday at 9 p.m. It's Fan Central.
The internationally acclaimed On Stage with Winfred Williams.
At a new time, Saturdays at 8 p.m. on CVM TV.
So much more than entertainment.
Should critical illness strike? Don't let worry fill your head. Say hello to happiness and goodbye to worry with Guardian Life's new Ultimate Provider Plan. Secure your medical expenses in the event of critical illness ahead of time, while benefiting from our investment portfolio and so much more. Give yourself and your family the peace of mind you deserve with Guardian Life's new Ultimate Provider Plan today. And live secure, live easy.
We got it here. We got it here. Welcome back, folks. This is the sunny side of morning TV here in Jamaica. It's time for Money Masterclass. It's sponsored by Guardian Life. And for decades, many reggae artists have created timeless music without owning the rights that generated the wealth long after the songs were made. Yes. And today, a new generation of Jamaican creatives is beginning to emerge and change that narrative by prioritizing ownership over quick paydays. You know, when they want to own the master.
Royalty for them.
Definitely. And today's Money Master class, we're trying to explain what owning your masters really means and how publishing and royalties work in simple terms and why control equals power.
Amen.
And so because when it comes to money, Carlton know all of the things them.
Hey! Watch out,
Amandla,
Talk the truth now, guys. I want you to rate Carlton's outfit this morning.
Where you get the new shirt, the daddy?
Statement pieces.
Yeah, that is a statement piece.
No,
all right,
so.
including
DJ,
this is a statement piece.
Look at that piece. Could you zoom in on the hand?
The chain.
The chain.
The
freedom.
Yeah.
The hand that never gives up. The
no,
hand
you
that
can't.
says
No. Free wise.
Not dumb.
You can't free and dumb. Rasta bun that.
Yes, man, you have to know the thing.
Free wise.
I overstand.
Yeah. It's like somebody else said about seek wisdom. No, or if you're wise and dumb. Wiz I. And that the Rastafari elder teach me from there you we do the Rasta course them.
Wiz I get
Wiz
it.
I. They try to open your cabinet, youngster.
Yes.
If you're wise and dumb.
I like that.
I overstand.
Me I go watch a football match and stay wise.
Not stay dumb.
We not stay dumb. Babylon why you stay dumb.
That's hilarious to me.
Oh my God.
Dennis, thank you for that.
So, cite it up. Free wise.
Free wise.
Yeah.
Okay.
And let us get wise this morning.
Yeah.
Money wise.
While the hands are representing the free wise and the fight for power and ownership and authority.
Yeah.
Black History Month, as TK mentioned, one of my favorite months.
Yes.
I love the idea. I love the history behind it. You know, there were a lot of wrongs, but there's a lot of right, meaning it showed me strength. It showed me that I am strong enough, I am brave enough, and if they could have done what they did at that age, etc., I can do just that. And when we jump into Black History Month and reggae music here in Jamaica, it's a big thing. Reggae music is a movement throughout this world. I can't understand how a little dot on the map is such a big influence in the area of music. But the reality is there is money behind the music. And so often we focus on the music and not on the money behind it. And once there is money involved, I'm going to want to find out.
Truly.
I'm going to want to know. I want to say to any young artist this morning, any upcoming artist, any current artist who's not knowledgeable, get the information that you need to ensure that after you're done, enjoy the music. After you're finished performing and the world knows you, ensure that the bank also knows you.
Amen.
Ensure that your assets know you.
Yes.
Ensure your children
Land
are
title.
okay. Land title. Ensure they know you. And not have a large fan base. So, after strip away the vibes, the reggae beat, there's money that sometimes artists are leaving on the table. And we don't want that any at all. So I want, on today's class, focus on three major pillars when it comes to your music and your money. 3 major pillars I want to focus on this morning. Number 1 is owning the master of your music. What is that really? It is you owning the actual initial recording of your music. So however that was recorded, that is for you to own, which is the master of the music. It is the original sound recording of the song. But Carlton, why does this matter? Because guess what? Ownership matters. The owner of the master, the owner will control how the song is distributed. The owner will control who licenses it, meaning can this be used in a movie, in an ad, on a game, etc., etc. If you do not own the master of your own music, the person who does controls all of that. And that's where a lot of the money is actually made as well, especially in the earlier days. Money is made generally from the master of your song. So you want to ensure that as an artist, you own that. The biggest challenge that you do find sometimes, because artists sometimes want a quick payout or early money, they sometimes sign deals and with clauses that says that the master of the song is owned by the company that is publishing or the company that is doing the distribution, etc. Or the producer, etc. And because you as an artist, you're just getting in, you're saying to yourself, why, they know what they might do. Exactly. They know what they are doing. So you need to know exactly. Exactly. Go through your contract, get an attorney, etc. to go through for you, to ensure that even if they own it for a year or two, ultimately the ownership goes back to you at some point in time. There are several artists now that we knew when we were much younger, and we think a big artist. It's just now they're owning their master, sometimes 30 years after, because they did not know. And who owned it before got the money. That's number 1. Number 2, you want to ensure that the publishing, which is the song itself, which is the actual lyric, and how it is organized, what that is all about. So it is about the composition, the melody, the lyrics, etc. of the song. In this case, you earn money from radio, TV, streaming, etc., etc. But on the publishing side, sometimes the producers as well. You have the songwriters who are also involved in this process that get a lot of the payout. Do you know that a lot of the songs that we listen to right now, the writer behind some of these songs are the ones that are really rich?
Yes.
The writers of the song. So you may hear Whitney singing a big song.
Like, is that this lady called Diane Warren? I don't know if you remember her. She writes a lot of Celine, Whitney songs, and you've never seen it in her face, but she is the one. Like Neo, who wrote a lot of songs for Beyonce and for Rihanna.
Yes.
Filthy. You understand? That's why I have 2 wives and them something. You understand? That's another show, but that's why I'm still so.
But
Babyface.
Babyface. Oh gosh. Babyface is the king of that.
LaFace Records.
Hundreds of hits.
Because songwriting is a skill. Because not everybody can write a hit.
Good song.
Yes. But you know what? Another thing that I also find fascinating now is that it's been going on for a long time, but a lot of people, the big song that we hear, the reason why it just has a familiar thing about it is because it's based off of a sample.
Yes.
So Kanye West is good at doing it, but even using a sample.
But also P. Diddy boss. Take hits from the 80s and make them sound so crazy. P. Diddy sample everything. Being around the world. Hello?
Oh, yes.
Everything. But like when you think of that.
The more money we come across, the more problems we see. All of that. Sample.
What's that song? It was African guy, Nigeria.
Oh yes, Big Man. Burna Boy.
Burna Boy.
Yeah, sample Brandy.
Yeah.
Up in my room.
Yeah. So and that's just a little piece.
And Rihanna samples Carlos Santana. Carlos Santana.
Time we play.
Carlos Santana said so.
Give me my money.
Exactly. So then it's just mentioned every time the song is played, he collects money, which takes us to the third one, which is the royalties, which is where over time you start to earn a bulk of your money. So royalties is how the money actually flows. So it's the payment you earn when the music is used. And remember, your music sometimes outlives you. For decades, music is being played.
Just like Sister Nancy's What a Bam Bam.
And I want to get to that before you went to it. So you have performance royalty when you perform the song. You have the mechanical royalty when it's streamed and people buys the music. You have the sync royalty, which is through films and ads that sometimes samples your music. And you have the digital
YouTube
royalty to YouTube and other platforms. But how do you get your money from this? You, as an artist, need to ensure that you sign up with entities that are responsible, that are aimed at listening, find out who play the song then, jams locally, for example, that goes around and charge companies, charge entities, Alka Party, Keep Town, whatever the case, radio stations, etc. Charge, collect your money for you, and send you your check.
Yes, that's why at the radio station, when you play songs, we have to do our song sheet because we have to write it up so that artists can get their money.
Their monies. Biscuity mentioned something a while ago. You have persons' songs that we know. For example, Marcia Griffiths, her Electric Slide.
Yes.
She did not own her master. She did not own, so she was not earning, and that song was a big deal. It was a big deal, but she did not own that. The person who produced the song actually owned that. So she was not benefiting any at all.
Wow.
Sister Nancy with Bam Bam. A problem. She has struggled.
One of the most sampled songs in history.
Yes.
If not the most sampled song in history.
She was not benefiting from that.
Well, she benefit now.
All right, and I'm glad for that. Itana as well. Yeah, was somebody as well who was having that challenge.
But look at it on the flip side, somebody like a Bob Marley who put him brethren as a writer of a song, cause him a give him something, cause him used to help feed him, and him give him writing credits on a song.
Yeah.
And you know, so you set him and him family
For life. Yeah, and a lot of artists do that,
no woman, no cry.
Yeah, a lot of artists do that, because Jay-Z does that. And quite a number of artists do that. You know, your friend, the person is there, you know the song is going to bust. So listen, I can't give you an upfront, but here is mechanical royalties.
Thank you for all that you did for me.
We can live you for life.
Imagine me do that, Mr. Karine.
You try to put me now.
A long time
Remember, I know from have ear. Put my pan in.
I put you as a co-writer.
That is it.
And we see the benefit sometimes when we say it, because we look at, for example, Mariah Carey, every October to December.
Oh my God.
She just
Mariah is supposed to
time because of your royalties, etc. So artists, it is so important.
And Stevie Wonder too. Every time somebody's birthday.
Happy birthday.
Oh my God.
Exactly.
As much as R. Kelly, if they're prison right now, you know, same day they body step in.
It's so important that you follow the money and you ensure that as an artist, a reggae artist, that in this month, you aim to get the information that you need.
Get your lawyers.
I don't want to leave the money on the table.
Get your lawyers, get your financial, advisors. Don't think you can do it on your own, because a lot of times when you go to these big companies, you think they have your best interest at heart, but remember, business is business. So you have to look out for yourself, all right? Good. That's the rights and the ites right here.
Every time Renee say rapping get her money. Rapping.
Thank you, Sir Carlton. And that's how we wrap today's Money Masterclass, brought to you by
Guardian Life.
Good job. We head to a break, and then it will be time for Law and Order JA, where we will be diving into how Rastafarian culture is legally protected and what rights our citizens should know and assert. Advocate for yourselves. And we're going to teach you how right here on Sunrise. See it happen.
Should critical illness strike, don't let worry fill your head. Say hello to happiness and goodbye to worry with Guardian Life's new Ultimate Provider Plan. Secure your medical expenses in the event of critical illness ahead of time, while benefiting from our investment portfolio and so much more. Give yourself and your family the peace of mind you deserve with Guardian Life's new Ultimate Provider Plan today, and live secure. Live easy.
Chicken, mega deal, super chicken, mega deal.
The KFC value menu. As you're thinking chicken, get the famous combo for just $640. KFC.
Tired of your vision playing hide and seek? Optical Solutions International will help you see eye to eye with clarity again. Enjoy your free eye examination, plus a wide range of eyewear options. Take advantage of our fast professional services and affordable prices. Call 876-649-0203 and find us across Jamaica. Optical Solutions International Limited, fashion for your face.
You know, some days are harder than others, but we have to do our part. You like porridge? We're in this together.
Morning, nurse. Thank you for what you do every day.
Come in, nurse. Our bone of fear.
In this together.
Everybody want to save a country right now.
One thing about Jamaicans, we might have differences, but we know when something is good for all of us. And when we work together against crime and violence, we are stronger than ever. And that's how we know the Citizen Security Plan can work.
That one that name CSP.
The Citizen Security Plan is an initiative of the Ministry of National Security in partnership with the European Union. It's an all-of-government effort to create safer streets and build stronger communities. Go to mns.gov.jm to learn how you can play your part.
Thank you so very much for staying with us on this here Monday morning. It is February 2, 2026. It means it's Reggae Month. It means it's Black History Month. And of course, the law and how it affects you, how it impacts your life is always relevant. Therefore, it's time for Law and Order JA, brought to you by the Ministry of Justice and Peace. Now, Rastafarianism is deeply woven into Jamaica's identity. Yet, many Rastafarians still face discrimination, especially in schools, workplaces, and public institutions. Well, today we're joined by attorney at law Shamar Bryan of the firm Hugh Wildman and Company to break down what the Jamaican Constitution actually says about religious freedom, how Rastafarian culture is legally protected, and what rights citizens should know and assert. Counsel, good morning. Welcome to CVM. How are you?
Good morning. I'm excellent. How are you?
I'm magnificent. Thank you so much for asking. Very, very wonderful discussion to have, especially at a time like this, when because of Reggae Month and Black History Month, Rastafari and Rastafarianism looms largely. So talk to me a little bit about what the Constitution says about the Rastafarian religion and the community and the rights that they assert.
Excellent. So in relation to the Constitution of Jamaica, the Charter of Fundamental Rights and Freedoms specifically, Section 13(3)(I), that gives you the general protection from discrimination when it comes on to the religious background. And further, Section 17 specifically speaks to everyone's protection for their freedom to practice in their religion. Yes. So it is not specific to Rastafari. However, it gives all religions that equal basis. But the law, it's very interesting actually, that when it comes down to the recognition of Rastafari, the law itself has very much developed with actual statute that protect and recognize Rastafari.
Yes, so the Constitution recognizes them as a religious group.
Exactly.
So it's not just a thing, a hairy-fairy imagination. It is entrenched, it is enshrined in the Constitution.
That is correct.
What is it? So talk to me about some of the protections that they have, Shamar.
Sure. So the prime example that I like to look at is the amendment, the 2015 amendment to the Dangerous Drugs Act.
Right.
And that specifically now in Section 7, when you look at it, it specifically names Rastafari. Legislation didn't do that before.
Yes.
And when it comes down to naming Rastafari, it gives them the protection to actually use marijuana.
In what quantity?
Yeah, well, you see, it is now specified to various quantities, but it is specific to Rastafari for their possession and use for sacramental purposes.
Right.
Right. So it actually gives them much more coverage than the average person.
Right.
But it is very much specific to the purpose of the use.
So let's say, for example, a Rastafarian has some marijuana on him or her, and it is in what amount, and the police pulls them over, or they're stopped by a police officer who may not be okay with the fact that they are allowed. What is their course of redress? What do they do? What are their rights? What can that Rastafarian say? Officer, actually, according to section so-and-so, I am allowed to have so-and-so, so I am not breaking the law in truth and in fact.
Yes, so particularly again with Section 7 of the Dangerous Drugs Act. Now, it comes down to the point of whether or not that person is a member of either the Rastafari community or just a Rastafari in general, because the legislation does differ.
Yes.
You might not necessarily be Rastafari, but you are a part of the community. And with that now, you are limited to a certain amount. I think it might be a little bit more than 2 ounces that now you are able to use. And you say that, officer, because of my religious beliefs, I am now protected by the Constitution as well as the Dangerous Drugs Act in utilizing this marijuana for my religious purpose as, sacramental use.
Right, right. We also mentioned, I mentioned earlier about workplace and schools. I remember some time ago there was quite, a furor in the media about, a child or children going to school wearing locks. Where are we on that in terms of legislation, statute, precedent?
Yes, particularly, it brings me back to, I believe it was the Kensington primary incident.
Matter.
Exactly. And originally, it was not on the basis, because I believe the student in particular was not claiming to be Rastafari. However, it was the locks in itself that was the issue at hand. And it went to the Court of Appeal and was decided in 2024, so very recent. And the Court of Appeal would have addressed the whole ideology of Rastafari and the symbolisms of Rastafari. So that symbolism being dreadlocks. And with that, the court would have ruled that they are specifically protected because they have the right under the Constitution to freely practice their religion. And freely practicing their religion encompasses what it is that they symbolize, which is they're here. So they would be, as it is right now, they are protected.
So, and by that you mean your child cannot or should not be turned away or barred from any educational institution because they wear locks.
Exactly.
Very well. What about workplaces? Because some workplaces might say, excuse me, well, these are my rules. I don't want any Rasta here in here. And so if you have Rasta here at dreadlocks, you have to leave.
Okay, so it's interesting that you say that, because it goes back to Section 13 of the Constitution that we said before. So that now covers the position of discrimination. So even though Section 17 talks about the freedom to practice, Section 13 now gives you the right to freedom from any discrimination. Discrimination being barring from access to public facilities, barring from freedom of fair opportunity. So you cannot then look at a Rastafari and say, because of his religious beliefs and his appearance with his, his dreadlocks, you are going to turn him away from the job. That's a form of discrimination that the law frowns upon.
Okay, so if I'm discriminated against council and I know it's discrimination and I say, you know what, I'm not taking it like that and I want to pursue it as a legal matter, where do I go? Which court? Which lawyer? Where do I turn?
Okay, so usually in this sense, it is a constitutional matter. And oftentimes you will also see that these things become criminal. Whereas you are brought before the court, and we go back to the same instance of, the use of marijuana. I've seen it many times where it has been brought before the court and it had to be thrown out because they failed to appreciate that it was used within their right of religious purposes. So that's just generally how it is being treated now. And the funny thing is, and most persons don't know it, that with the development of Rastafari over the years, the Church of Haile Selassie, it had in 2013 been incorporated as a body corporate under the law. So that actually means that they are able to maintain, own, distribute property and actually sue on behalf of their members. So that's a great development in terms of the Rastafari community.
All right, we definitely need to talk some more about this and some other aspects. And if you have any other questions that you may have that you want to get ventilated here on Law and Order by Council, definitely send them in here to CVM. But Council, thank you so very much for sharing with us this morning. And I wish for you a happy Black History Month and a happy Reggae Month.
Blessings and same to you.
Amen. Thank you so much. All right, that's all the time we have for Law and Order JA this morning, brought to you by the Ministry of National Security and Peace. Our guest has been Shamar Bryan, attorney at law from Hugh Wildman and Company. It's now time to take a break, and our girl TK is on standby with your morning news.
You want to see a country right now?
One thing about Jamaica, we might have differences, but we know when something is good for all of us. And when we work together against crime and violence, we are stronger than ever. And that's how we know the Citizen Security Plan can work.
That one that name CSP.
The Citizen Security Plan is an initiative of the Ministry of National Security in partnership with the European Union. It's an all-of-government effort to create safer streets and build stronger communities. Go to mns.gov.jm to learn how you can play your part.
Chicken, mega deal, super chicken, mega deal.
The KFC value menu. As you're thinking chicken, get the famous combo for just $640. KFC.
Ashman's Equipment, the new name in forklift sales and rentals in Jamaica. Top quality, low prices, fleet discounts available, 12-month warranty, free service parts, daily rentals, crazy cheap. Ashman's Equipment, same forklift, better deals.
Let's delve deep into the issues. We'll take you beneath the surface.
Greetings and salutations. My name is Orville Higgins, and it's another edition of Fan Central.
Talking to the people at the heart of the top sporting stories. Hear from your favorite sportsmen and women and the administrators who work tirelessly to make it all happen. It's live sports talk.
I've written an entire article.
Yes.
Looking at all the major issues every Tuesday at 9 p.m. It's Fan Central.
Welcome to Morning News. I'm TK Dawkins. Up in flames, millions of dollars worth of goods suspected to have been destroyed by a massive fire at a popular store in downtown Kingston on Sunday. Firefighters spent several hours battling the blaze and subsequent smoke. Thankful no other establishment was impacted. More from Nika Lewis.
Smoke, firefighters and law enforcement as things ground to a fiery halt on King Street Sunday morning amid much of the bustling in the downtown Kingston space.
At 10:13 a.m. this morning, the fire brigade received and responded to a call of building and fire at number 77 King Street. On arrival of the first unit from York Park Fire Station, they would have saw large smoke emitting from the building and called for additional assistance. Assistance would have come from Halfway Tree, Rollington Town, Trench Town, and also additional units from York Park.
The firefighter explains the store engulfed is owned by the Amars Group and sells items of clothing. Despite not much issues from strong winds for most of the day, he admits even with some 31 firefighters, they encountered other difficulties in effecting the cooling down operation.
Yes, it was very challenging for us. We have to be fighting the fire from three sections, from the west, the north, and the east of the building.
Is the breeze, the windy situation giving you any challenges to control the fire?
Not necessarily the wind, but more like to gain entrance into the building because the smoke and other poisonous gases would have backed up in the building.
You have mentioned that it is unusual and it starts from where to where?
Or it starts from Temple Lane to King Street. It's a huge building.
Although some sources on location presume the losses will likely be in the millions owing to the destruction of goods and property, the authorities are still crunching the numbers as the investigations continue.
All right, we have not conducted any investigation towards the costs or for the estimated damage and risk as yet. and that is undetermined for the time being. Our team of investigators will be coming on the scene to carry out that section. It's only Amar section is affected by the fire. The neighboring building is intact, and we give God thanks for that.
Nika Lewis, CVM News.
The main road through Montpelier is currently a motorist's nightmare due to a pipeline work project, which is part of the Shuttlewood to Anchovy pipeline project being implemented by the Jamaica Social Investment Fund, JSIF. The corridor is a key link for residents, transport operators, farmers and business operators traveling between Savlamar in Westmoreland and Montego Bay, St. James. While locals are grateful, motorists are facing the brunt of the frustration. Multiple government agencies are, however, appealing for patience and understanding.
It's a collaborative effort to bring improved water supply to thousands of residents under the Shuttlewood to Anchovy infrastructure upgrade project. The main road being fixed, pipelines being laid, dialogue ongoing to facilitate efficient works.
The JSIF has been carrying out pipeline works along the Montpelier Road, which is a very important project to bring water to Montpelier, Anchovy and surrounding areas. Due to Melissa, there has been some damage to the road, separate and apart from the excavation that has been done. So it was very important for us to partner with JSIF so that when they're doing the repairs on their section where they would have excavated, that the entire road is repaired as much as possible. So as part of the process, we would have had to sign a memorandum of understanding between the National Works Agency and the Jamaica Social Investment Fund to the tune of about $100 million so that they can have their contractors do the repairs while the work is taking place.
What we are doing there is actually improving the water supply to more than 10,000 residents in a 40 square kilometer area. And that is particularly to put in a transmission line to take a larger volume of water into the area. So residents ultimately will receive less lock-offs and time without water.
Residents more than happy for the progress so far and the economic development that flows.
For the improvement of the road, it brings back, for example, the JUTC because the buses are low, so they are currently not running in the area. So it will make it easier for adults and young children to get transportation to and from wherever they are going. And for the water, we'll get a better water supply. It will be more consistent than it is right now. So it's really good.
Well, I feel good about the project because you know, say, we have a better road, better water supply and stuff. The bad road is affecting us bad because to go to work morning time, you have to wake extra early. To go to school, you have to leave extra early. And then now the dust on the road giving us a problem. If the road fixed, you know, say kids can have to leave out extra early. We can go to work on time and, well, the water supply will be good because right now the water, sometimes the water comes, sometimes it don't come, so it will be good.
And with that, a caution to motorists and residents to be mindful of the roadworks and exercise extreme care when traveling. Much of the action taking place along the Montpelier main road and inconvenience for road users, the congestion a nightmare.
So the traffic congestion on the road has been dire. Since Melissa has passed, there's been damage related but not related to our project. The road has suffered some damage to culverts that were washed out, pipes that were washed out, and we have started with the contractor to recover and rebuild.
So we'd like to implore commuters going through the corridor to be understanding. There are Jamaica Public Service units there who are trying to restore electricity to the area. They're removing light poles, they're reconstituting wires. We're also doing culvert and drain works in the area. There is gonna be disruption. And we just want persons to be understanding as we appreciate that it's very disruptive for their daily commute. But we're trying to work as quickly as possible to ensure that persons have a good surface to drive on in the short term.
For CVM News, Damon Phillips.
The implementation stage of the flexible work arrangement within the public sector was launched recently, supported by the Jamaica Confederation of Trade Unions. The union sees this launch as a timely and important step in modernizing Jamaica's world of work, which reflects an understanding that productivity, service delivery, and worker well-being are not competing goals, but complementary ones. Minister responsible for efficiency, innovation, and digital transformation, Audrey Marks, shares a personal experience that motivated her towards this initiative.
In 2014, Jamaica introduced the Employment Flexible Work Arrangements Miscellaneous Provisions Act. According to Minister responsible for Efficiency, Innovation and Digital Transformation, Audrey Marks, this law strikes a careful and necessary balance supporting worker well-being while maintaining service standards and organizational performance.
This law involves options which includes the staggered working hours, hybrid work, telecommuting, compressed work week, and banking of hours. A workforce that is healthier, more engaged, and more motivated is better positioned to deliver high-quality public services. Productivity is driven by outcomes, not just physical presence.
She lauds the initiative of the Jamaica Confederation of Trade Unions and encourages them to continue to advocate for the country's workforce.
It's not very often you have initiatives coming from the trade unions and being endorsed immediately by the government. Sometimes they take a work in progress, but this one I think had immediate endorsement, so we are very happy for that. And I want to encourage you in the trade union to continue looking at ways that we can do more to enhance worker welfare while building productivity for the country.
The minister also highlighted the advantages of this implementation to employers and those in management.
For the government as an employer, flexible work arrangements enhances our ability to attract and retain talent, improve staff morale, and optimize the use of public resources. It also allows ministries, departments, and agencies to optimize use of physical and human resources while maintaining or improving productivity, efficiency.
Importantly, this initiative complements other key public sector transformation program reforms, including digital government initiatives, the use of shared services, and the modernization of business processes. Crystal Williams reporting for CVM News.
Over to sports now. Defending champions Cavaliers suffered their third consecutive defeat in the Jamaica Bray and Nephew Premier League on Sunday, when they were beaten 1-0 by Portmore at Ferdinita Park. The win moved Portmore into third place on 36 points and left Cavalier in sixth place on 26 points, just inside the top 6 qualifiers for the playoff. Montego Bay United on 45 points maintained their lead at the top by 7 points over Racing United when they defeated Malines United 3-0, while Racing United beat Spanish Town Police 3-1 to move to 38 points. Mount Pleasant had a 2-0 win over Chapelton Maroons to stay in fourth place with 33 points, while Tivoli Gardens occupied fifth place on 28 points following their 2-2 draw with Harbourview at the compound. And Westwood High School out of Trelawney, one of the many schools in the western parishes that was severely damaged by the passage of Hurricane Melissa, got assistance from Arden High School to the tune of $1 million. From Sunday's proceeds from a 5K road race.
For this year, the Optima 5K, I'm very, very grateful for the attendance of the members who participated this morning in the 5K run walk. It is much more than what we had last year. We are aware that about over 1,000 persons have registered, and we should have had about 800 here this morning. We got the plans for the construction of our wellness center. It was presented this morning by members of the chairperson of the Arden Foundation to the school. And we will be, with board approval, commence the construction in this school year. We are still grateful of all the financial and human resource support that we can get, because this wellness center will be a benefit to the children of Jamaica, not only Arden High School, and the staff members, because we are going to have a wellness center that is state of the art and the best in the Caribbean that can be a model for other educational institutions.
This morning I'm truly elated as the Ardent Foundation has donated to us $1.1 million for our post-Hurricane Melissa relief efforts. We are truly thankful to the foundation and through the instrumentality of Mrs. Esther Tyson, former principal, for this donation. This will definitely be used to assist us in our rebuilding efforts, and we are truly grateful.
And that's it for Morning News. Join us again at noon for more from our news and sports desk. I'm TK Dawkins. Sunrise continues after this.
Chicken, mega deal, super chicken, mega deal.
The KFC value menu. As you're thinking chicken, get the famous bowl combo for just $640. KFC.
Everybody want to see a country right now.
One thing about Jamaica, we might have differences, but we know when something is good for all of us. And when we work together against crime and violence, we are stronger than ever. And that's how we know the Citizen Security Plan can work.
Now one name CSP.
The Citizen Security Plan is an initiative of the Ministry of National Security in partnership with the European Union. It's an all-of-government effort to create safer streets and build stronger communities. Go to mns.gov.jm to learn how you can play your part.
Employers, once a month, you have the power to shape Jamaica's future. By paying your hard 3% contribution, you're not just contributing, you're investing in people, in skills, in our economy. Your hard contribution trains working-age Jamaicans, aligns programs with workforce needs, and secures our future. That's not just contribution, it's transformation. Contribute to heart and to your future.
Let's delve deep into the issues. We'll take you beneath the surface.
Greetings and salutations. My name is Orville Higgins, and it's another edition of Fan Central.
Talking to the people at the heart of the top sporting stories. Hear from your favorite sportsmen and women and the administrators who work tirelessly to make it all happen. It's a live sports talk.
I've written an entire article.
Yes.
Looking at all the major issues every Tuesday at 9 p.m. It's Fan Central.
The internationally acclaimed On Stage with Winfred Williams.
At a new time, Saturdays at 8 p.m. on CVM TV.
So much more than entertainment.
Respect and welcome. This is Sunrise. This is a Monday morning. It is 18 minutes after 7 o'clock, and that was, of course, the flagman Judah,
Mad.
an international flagman. Because guess what? Him tour worldwide with the Marley family.
Definitely.
Of course. So he is here in studio with us.
And if you've been to any stage shows,
Yeah.
you've seen Flagman
Yeah,
Judah.
man.
Listen,
Flagman Judah
my
is
thing is, right? He work with Sizzla. Look here. Yo, you spend Flagman Judah go so?
As a matter of fact, Flagman Judah, me have a bad picture of you.
Yeah?
Me have a picture of you from a show in Maypen.
Oh, wow.
That Sizzla did.
Listen, whenever I see him, I'm like, and his hand never gets tired.
No, man.
And it's the rhythm, it is the precision
Yeah,
with
man.
which the flag goes around and the vibe and message.
Energy.
Love it.
Definitely.
He needs to be studied
Yeah.
because that flag, the waving of the flag, the spin, how him spin it, how he does it, with the dexterity with which he does it.
Yes.
It's a vibe.
It's a vibe.
Adds something to the show that the other artists them just not have it.
Exactly.
Like
Absolutely.
Justin Bieber come out last night for the Grammys for film performance in
Yeah.
our like our underpants. What? I said, what did Justin?
You need a flag man.
He need a flag man. Like Justin did a flag man because I said, Justin, you need to put on some clothes. I don't know what message you're trying to send.
His clothes was just in.
Yeah, gotta tell ya. Yeah.
Anyway, folks, Jamaicans and people all around the world often they turn to reggae music as a source of strength.
Yes.
It ignites their spirit and tells stories of resilience as the country gets ready to celebrate the genre that has been providing the soundtrack to the island's comeback. Jamaicans are being urged to join in the festivities, and so in this segment, our guest, cultural geographer, I love that title, cultural geographer, Dr. Agostina Pinnock of St. Jago fame. He will trod into the profound influence of the life of Jamaican reggae, exploring its power to uplift, educate, and inspire. Dr. Pinnock.
Welcome, Dr.
Welcome.
Pinnock. How are you?
Welcome.
I'm good enough, thank you.
I
How are
like
you?
that. So from an education perspective, because normally you just hear about reggae and you just think music, you think players of instruments, but you took it now to the academic level. And there are people who may be interested and they think, oh, that can't go away, or that can't, but here you are as a living testimony that it is possible.
Yes. Well, you know, the truth is, and one of the things I was thinking about before I came on was, people invariably ask, so what is cultural geography?
Yes.
You know, that's a question we get a lot. And cultural geography is really a study, a sort of sub-discipline within human geography. And I guess the easiest way to describe that is a merging of cultural studies and human geography in a way that is studying the relationship between culture, space, and place. And so insofar as reggae, Jamaican culture, dancehall, popular music, you know, are expressions of Jamaican culture, because those are taking place in specific periods of time, then in a way it's an ideal fit. You know, it is not inconceivable that you would want to understand the impact of, say, music. So we're in Reggae Month, and, you know, one of the things that reggae has been is a sort of soundtrack to, I mean, and I guess the simplest way to say that would be the movement of Ja people.
Yes.
You know, in the way that reggae catalogues a sort of history of struggle.
Yeah.
It talks about the ability to overcome.
Yes.
It talks about dreams of the future, you know, and so as I guess an academic and as a cultural geographer in particular, I'm very much interested in that. I'm interested in the ways that some of those ideas get taken up in other spaces, like in art, film, you know, so on, fashion, you know, so on and so forth, yes.
Yeah. I'm curious then about how, from the lens of cultural geography, how you look at music and Jamaica, and I don't want to say the hotspots, but the places that have given birth to the music. So, for instance, of course, I mean, at a particular time in our history, you know, Jonestown, Trenchtown, those spaces were hotbeds of culture. Of course, when you talk about, when we look at, Studio One Boulevard, and that influence. When you look at the cultural geography of Jamaica, like where do you see, especially in the early days, the early origins of reggae?
Well, the thing about the sort of the mobilities then is, I guess it's part of what you're saying, and the sites that the culture, the deposits of this culture are taking place. There have been different waves of movements of people, and in say urban Kingston. So Kingston becomes a sort of central location in which the music is taking place, but Kingston is connected to so many other places, right? And so one of the things, for example, is the way that the independence movement, which is in a sense part of what I'm interested in, the way that the independence movement attracted people to urban Kingston. So there was all this promise of a new Jamaica, a better life. And so people came in search of that. You know, they left peasant farming, gave up all of
dream,
that,
if you were,
basically.
Will,
And it, unfortunately for many of them, turned into a nightmare.
Absolutely.
And so music became the outlet for the frustrations. So there was a lot of young people in congregating in a number of urban spaces in Kingston. And so having not realized the dream of the better Jamaica, music in a way became the outlet for the frustration.
The catharsis.
Effectively.
Nice. Talk to me a little bit, though, Doc, because we know from whence the music originated and what was the kind of ethos and what was involved. It was a voice of the voiceless, the disenfranchised, the same people who come from country and think I will come to better. Want to realize, oh my God, I'm in a slum. It better me stay a country with my farm. I'm a clean air and so. Become a town in a gunshot and Jesus have mercy. Wow. But you know, want to go back because, you know what I mean? And sometimes you can't. That music, though, persons, some are of the belief that has changed over time, and so reggae has lost its edge. Reggae, some believe that reggae has lost its kind of voice of rebel music. Correct, everybody does a floss and a scam and a, you know, I just beer flossing, a Benz a drive and beer skyscraper and beer skate pan toll.
Well, here's
and so sorry, Doc, and so other persons, Caucasians from you know, farther afield, have taken what the origin was and have made it kind of their own, while we're over here, not really the owners anymore.
Right. All right. So there are several things that you're saying in what you've just described. And I think the first thing that we must recognize is, you know, and I was thinking about this a lot before I came. One of the things that Professor Carolyn Cooper, Emerita, from the UWI said a couple of years ago when people were, you know, up in arms about some of the people who won the Grammy. And one of the things that she says that Jamaica doesn't own reggae music. And I think that we have to recognize that art, if we think of music as art and reggae as art is not really owned by anyone. It originated here without any kind of question about that. So the origination is not in doubt.
Question, yes.
So the idea that others have come, learned, and are practicing different genres of reggae is I guess, a natural, logical flow of artistic and cultural development over time. So that's one level of the conversation. There's the other level of the conversation, which, you know, again, I'm indebted to someone like Dennis Howard, for example. Dr. Howard, shout out to him. One of the things that Dennis likes to talk about is the fact that, you know, Jamaican music is changing and changing all the time. And so, for example, in the 20th century, there were 7 genres of popular music created in Jamaica, with reggae being one, dancehall being another, dub, rocksteady, lovers rock, ska, mento, and so on and so forth. And Dennis's argument is that there are now new variants or new genres of that music that are taking place. So that is a longer way of saying that I'm not entirely certain that reggae has lost its edge. You know, reggae is undergoing transformation. Dancehall is undergoing transformation. In fact, I can't remember who it was just saying to me, like if you go to Chile, for example, and Peru, in parts of South America, there's a huge subculture that is about ska. They're totally into ska. And if you can think of the fact that they're not even English speakers. You know, so it talks about the fact that, you know, Jamaica has it has produced a culture that by and large the world has found very attractive. And so it has, you know, drawn a lot of people in. And, you know, what it has done, it has created different, one could say, musical diasporas. So that people in other parts of the world are now, you know, clued in, plugged in, and are creating their own music. In Germany, for example, you know, people are doing reggae music, and some of the artists don't even speak English. You know what I'm saying?
The power of the music.
Because
and when the music hits, you feel no pain.
And one other thing that I want to add, so this would be the third point that I would make, and in a way, it is fitting that we're in February which in the US is Black History Month, in the ways that black musics, and we might think of reggae as a black music. So in the way that black musics, when they go global, there's a way in which they adopt the title of world music, and there's a danger that we run of the erasure of the originators, which I suspect in a way is part of what you were speaking to Dennis. And so for me, I think that, Jamaica has to do more, in terms of ensuring that the knowledge of the histories, not just a history, but the complexities that inform reggae music, that we hold on to that.
Are you going to have like a seminar? Because I would come. I would definitely come. I could be at the front door and I'm just like, yes. I can see, we need to put on a symposium hosted by Dr. Augusto Pinnock, cultural geographer, and then it can be the facilitator. You know what I'm saying? I'm saying. I'm sitting here. Yes, we're there with you, but unfortunately we're out of time. But Doc, thank you so much for sharing a lot. I don't know, not just like, but just like them, like bright people bad. Like me see me, I just like just bright bad. You see the look of bubble back, woo, bright is stirred up. I love it for us. Thank you, Doc, and thank you for sharing, and thanks to all of you for watching. Dr. Augusto Pinnock, Agostino Pinnock, yes, cultural geographer, right here on Sunrise. We're going to take a break, but we'll be right back with more on A Sunrise on CVM.
Employers, your heart contribution builds a stronger workforce and strengthens the economy. It's not just contribution, it's transformation. The time by heart is...
Chicken, mega deal, super chicken, mega deal.
The KFC value menu has you thinking chicken. Get the famous bowl combo for just $640. KFC.
Chicken, mega deal, super chicken, mega deal.
The KFC value menu has you thinking chicken. Get the famous bowl combo for just $640. KFC.
Every day starts with care. Care that's always close. Supermed Family of Pharmacies is where you go for everything you need. From your morning routine to life's biggest moments. Supermed Family of Pharmacies is always by your side. Whether it's prescriptions or household essentials, trust the care that's close to home. Super happy, super healthy, Supermed.
The internationally acclaimed On Stage with Winfred Williams.
At a new time, Saturdays at 8 p.m. on CVM TV.
So much more than entertainment.
Let's delve deep into the issues. We'll take you beneath the surface.
Greetings and salutations. My name is Orville Higgins, and it's another edition of Fan Central.
Talking to the people at the heart of the top sporting stories. Hear from your favorite sportsmen and women and the administrators who work tirelessly to make it all happen. It's live sports talk.
I've written an entire article.
Yes.
Looking at all the major issues every Tuesday at 9 p.m. It's Fan Central.
Embarrassing me like this.
Dirty bungle, no in a dirty bungle. Dirty bungle, sometimes no dirty bungle. Hey! We got some major mackerel, I gotta tell you. Listen, artists are artists, and you know, some of our
one thing that's critical about reggae, you have like a gimmick, you have like a your thing.
Yes.
You understand? So every artist wants a film thing, you understand? Like how Beanie Man a Stang Diggy, Zagazao,
Bountia,
Hello, Cross. Yeah, man, Major Mackerel was.
Yeah, you had to. But one thing I know, but the artists back then, them style and them craft was their thing.
Yeah,
just like you have Joe Lick, shut up, blessed memory. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Ping, 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 ping.
Yeah, man. You have to have a team.
Signature.
Yeah.
Yes. Big ups to Major Mackerel.
Definitely.
Good morning to you. Yeah.
All
you
right.
know who else have style?
Who does?
And a signature.
Who does?
Jane Michelle. Mad.
She have style, and then guess what?
More style and style.
She reach a new year. And just the style just change.
That is
Remember
it.
when
like
Jane was Rasta?
Yeah. No, she was I Shot Michelle. Yeah, one of them something. One of the time. What a time when Jane used to come and she'd be like, hi, Queen. Jane used to put up my pigtail. And then we came across. But guys, listen, it's time to groove and glow. It's Reggae Month in the land of wood and water, Jamaica land we love. We're turning up the volume on style this morning. Good morning to everybody at Coco Bella's. And we're joined this morning by the ever fabulous Jane Michelle, our Sunrise stylist, and my very own personal stylist as well, as she drops the hottest tips that you can star up this Reggae Month and go to the different events that are being held, and also just go to work, go to school, you know, different places, and embody Reggae Month and Black History Month. Now, we're talking vibrant red, green, and gold that pops like a rhythm, and accessories that scream irate vibes. So, whether you're hitting a beach, bash, or reggae party, or wherever you're just going to, you know what I mean? Breakfast party, you're going to Spoon Love. Hello, Jane Michelle is here to keep us in the know. Good morning, Jane.
Good morning. Good morning, and thank you so very much for having me. Thank you.
What are you wearing?
I am wearing Amstush, because I feel stush and nice today.
You are stush.
Wow, I'm a stush ras.
You're a stush ras. So, Jane can go from a 360 lace wig to a Rasta vibe all day, every day. But
remember
Jane,
the time when she nearly made me have heart attack? She come in one long hair, she just take it off.
Oh, wow, flicked it off.
Like what?
That was
in our art. She just take it.
Palace wig caps.
Oh, wig caps, nice. Yeah, you think I drop off?
No, we just never imagine say that sorcery. But
that's why I am the transformational stylist.
I love that, darling, and you wear it well.
Thank
you. So,
you.
Jane, talk to me now. 2026, it's Reggae Month, and one thing we know about reggae, the clothes, the fashion is of paramount importance.
Definitely.
What is in for 2026 Reggae Month?
Okay, so for Reggae Month, it's all about vibrant colors.
Yes.
We know the traditional primary ones, that is the red, the gold, and the green,
Yeah.
but also it's an opportunity to tap into your earth tones and just other rich colors, because reggae suggests vibrancy, you know, warmth, feel good.
Yeah.
So joyful looking clothing, you understand? Anything that's going to light up your day, that's what Reggae Month is about.
In terms of our closet, like what are some must-have pieces for Reggae Month? Because I'm sure persons are seeing Dennis in his dashiki. They're looking at my denim ensemble from Coco Bella's, right?
I love how this just makes it.
Yes.
Like what are some of the pieces that they should be going out to look, Jane? Like we don't have enough money to spend, but we want to have something.
So that's the great thing, and I'm happy you asked me that, because you don't have to shop. You can always incorporate a simple aspect of the Reggae Month outfit. For example, a head wrap. So you can literally wear a simple black dress or your own denim pieces and just drop in something that's going to capture the essence of Reggae Month. So you notice I have my little head wrap. And I have to say, what I love about head wraps, it doesn't matter your ethnicity. Right? All women can wear a crown, right? And look beautiful in it. Denim are original. The mesh merino, all of those. Dashiki has always been a statement of a real reggae boss, you understand?
Yes.
So once you have your dashiki or even your local designers, for example, TNT Fashion, she has a lot of Afrocentric pieces.
Yes.
You can also tap into that as
her
well.
Her pieces are great. I wore her in Montego Bay and at an event, and I remember also wearing her in for one of the episodes of Magnum Kings and Queens of Dance Hall. A really great lady, so talented, and her pieces are so eclectic and just so, you know, colorful and vibrant. So let us
and
do
we have some
who
of
do you
our
have for us
pieces
this morning,
today
because we want to see reggae
my models. Where are my models?
In motion.
Okay, so we have our first model, and Sasha.
Oh my God!
No, you see, this is what we call reggae runway, right? Because we want to show you the vibrancy of the colors.
You have to prepare me for these things.
No, Jay, this is Sasha Fierce.
This is Sasha Fierce.
No, guys, if you have like a before picture of Sasha, but what? Jay, no, Sasha flew in.
And what I love about this dress, the pockets. So if you know, sometimes you're somewhere you don't know what to do with your hands. Perfect. You just drop them in your pocket dress. She doesn't have to get a necklace or anything because the dress is already embellished. Right? And if she chooses, she can really rock a head wrap or just go as is.
If there are any rich single men out there this morning.
Okay, Sasha.
Yes, Sasha, you're looking
oh my God. No,
and you can go to a wonderful event in this outfit, evening, daytime. Just depends.
Watch sexy legs, watch calves. Oh my God, no cocoa bed, no dog bite, not even one mosquito bomb.
Thank you.
No,
and I have my next beautiful model.
That's Sasha.
So all these pieces are from TNT Fashion, and this is a beautiful palazzo. You see the mix of white and a little crop top. So just comfort.
Is beautiful.
And this is an outfit that will keep you cool. So day or night, you're good to go.
This looks like a nice resort wear too.
Definitely resort wear.
Nice like date night.
Dinner at a resort. Exactly. This will look
good.
This
is beautiful. What's our model's name?
Thank you very much.
Oh, nice. Rihanna. Oh, you're beautiful, my love.
Thank you, Rihanna.
Yes, she saved one. Yes.
Yes, Rihanna.
Beautiful. Yeah, I know. I gotta tell you.
Morning, Georgia.
And then I have my next stunning model.
Wow.
And the tier dresses are always in when it comes to February, when it comes to reggae month. You can get away tier.
Yeah,
tiers. Yeah, layout. The layout.
Oh, I'm thinking it's a tier. Like when you close.
No.
T-I-E-R.
Some people may not be familiar with it.
Oh, I think it's a Minnesota tier.
And the good thing about Reggae Month, you can literally experiment with pieces. So certain things that you would not wear normally throughout the year, it's an opportunity for you to just tap into that.
I like that because Jane, right there, you can see the different types of fabric, but everything just came together.
Exactly.
Looking so beautiful.
Thank you very much.
Whoa.
And of course, we're not leaving out the guys. We're not leaving out.
Chad Eye.
Man, get a serious
and of course, dashiki can be styled many different ways. You have your usual denim pants, you just throw it on. The colors are vibrant. It's young and youthful because some people think it's an old man thing. But all age groups can rock a dashiki.
What Chad Eye, Mike? I gotta tell you.
All these pieces are from TNT Fashion.
Wow, so she does for both male and female.
Both male and female.
Thank you. Thank you, Ras Chad Eye.
Ras Chad Eye.
I like that. I like that.
And then we have Tenai.
Tenai. Oh, wow.
Watch Gym Arms.
Yes.
Oh, by the way, she won a trophy at fitness. What was it? On the weekend. Oh my God.
What?
Yeah, Fit Fest, for the planking.
Watch your back. Oh, God.
Oh, my God. Watch your butterfly. You see that muscle right there, guys?
And notice she has the bag that to complement her dress.
Wow.
And ladies, if it is that you're not into so much colors, you can just rock the bag with something solid.
Yes.
Just a little piece of it.
No, man, this dress are going.
10 beauty palettes.
10 back there work.
Oh, wow. Hey.
And next, we have the fabulous TK.
Oh,
TK
wow.
is giving us a little fringe and denim.
Lovely.
I'm loving this piece, TK.
Wow, TK is owning this.
Yes, most
Rose
definitely.
of Sharon.
Now playing
Rose of
at the
Jamaica.
little theater.
Yes.
TK, tell me about this one, Jane. What's the fringe going on and the denim?
What do you call it, fringe?
It's just the strips going down. It's just to add a little flair, a little pizzazz to the outfit instead of it just being boring, you know?
Yes.
And of course, we have the t-shirt. Come a little closer. If you feel this, This fabric right here is very soft, so it might look a little hard, but it's very soft and comfortable.
So this would be nice for an event.
Yeah. Yes, this would be nice for even going to Bob Marley's thing
museum.
this weekend, this weekend, or any reggae event being held this month.
Yeah.
How does it wear, TK? It's comfy.
It's so comfy.
Nice.
Really nice, really nice.
Thank you.
Nice.
All right, look on
I
TK.
like these looks. All of these are TNT?
All of them are TNT fashion. And of course,
oh my God! Ja!
Yeah.
Happy days of my life.
Ross J up in the building. J Paul. Mad.
And what I love about this piece, it's eclectic, it's stylish. I love Jermaine's hat.
Yes. By the way, guys, this is our resident makeup artist, J Pal. Okay. Watch him, man. He need a broom.
Jesus slippers.
I watch it. I'm rocking Jesus slippers. We like that. Big up the man with a clean foot so can wear slippers. I like it for you.
And I had a bag for you, Miss Kitty.
Oh, you did?
Let me have Miss Kitty's bag because we need it for walkout.
Oh, sure.
Let me tell you what I wanted to do because you have the looking about just to regularize you a little bit.
Oh, regularize me. You hear that?
Yes, my love.
Oh, okay.
That is it. So, okay.
Oh, my God. You see that?
Yes, with the TNT bag.
Daddy, you like my outfit? You see that?
That is it.
TNT bag.
And then you see, I forgot to give the people my skin, you know.
Yeah, you
Make
see
the
that?
people see you. That's cheeky. Lovely. Lovely.
Thank you, TNT. Watch it. You see that? When you reach us, so they must think you have all a private jet. You just flew in. You understand? I saw you have to give it to them. Ethereal. Yes. Queen, Empress. You understand?
That is
yeah. See what I'm saying? Yeah. Talk up good. Yeah. Reggae month, Black History month. Not even that proud of me, Marcus Garvey. I'm not ask.
Alright, Dennis, but the people I'm seeing that chic in a man, give a little one walk.
Dennis is crying. Dennis, you know something about that?
Dennis, no
what
man,
it is, Dennis?
Have to walk out. It's a reggae runway.
Reggae.
Thank you.
Reggae. Okay, you know what? We're gonna go to a break, and Dennis, so that Dennis can dry his tears. Our fashion icon, Jane Michelle, the one and only. Thanks to all our wonderful models, and of course, thanks to TNT Fashion. Where can we get to her on social media?
You can find her on Instagram, and they'll put up the information.
Very well, definitely. So get your reggae pieces. No need to be left out this season. And of course, you know, we gotta pay homage to the music that's indigenous to our island, that has put us on the map in so many different places, and really have to honor our icons. It's more Sunrise right after this, so please stay tuned, darlings. Yes.
The Aedes aegypti mosquito that spreads the Zika, chikungunya, and dengue viruses. Search for its breeding sites and destroy them.
A message from the Ministry of Health and Wellness.
The time by the Ministry of Health and Wellness is 7:45.
Chicken, mega deal, super chicken, mega deal.
The KFC value menu has you thinking chicken. Get the famous bowl combo for just $640. KFC.
The National Rural School Bus Program is getting smarter. With your child's student ID card, parents receive real-time notifications every time they board or exit the bus. Each card is unique and securely linked to the Ministry of Education, Skills, Youth, and Information database. Tap on, tap off, and parents stay updated instantly. So, how do you register? Number 1, visit jamaica-district.mysmartterm.com/bus-portal/registration. Number 2, enter your child's details. Number 3, upload supporting documents. Number 4, submit your application. It's that easy. Safer, smarter, more secure. Register today and ride with peace of mind.
Chicken, mega deal, super chicken, mega deal.
The KFC value menu has you thinking chicken. Get the famous bowl combo for just $640. KFC.
The internationally acclaimed On Stage with Winfred Williams.
At a new time, Saturdays at 8 p.m. on CVM TV.
So much more than
seeing a flagman and you wonder, no man, I'm not tired. Like all up in our party. Yeah?
Yes.
Yeah. Well,
scapular.
we have our very own in studio, our Sunrise flagman today. He goes by the name of Flagman Judah. He is known for captivating the audience while performing with the Marleys worldwide. It's only fitting for us to highlight Flagman Judah this morning because guess what? These are the essential parts of reggae that sometimes we don't identify. You know,
but when it's not there, you know, so
something missing.
Yes.
You know, you go a Sizzler show and don't have the flagman. Something missing.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. When him come up before Junior gonna perform, it just it set the stage.
Something different.
Yeah. So Judah, welcome to Sunrise.
Yeah, man.
And it's a pleasure to meet you. And again, you're one of those essential parts that a lot of people may not even realize, as Dennis said, but you really make a difference. How did you even get involved in being a flagman? How did it all begin?
You know, it was Sizzler, as you call his name. It was Sizzler who started it. Yeah, I mean, we've been friends from him just started in the music. And of course, as Rastas, we would try having the celebration together. And one Friday, him come to 9 Mile and say, are you ma come final? But we are going to Sunfest. And I want 4 or 5 of you guys, white robe and turban with flags. And this was 96.
Wow.
Yeah. And
Black woman and child, Sizzler.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, man. And I mean, of course, Damien and Steve, we're family friends. So we're bouncing off each other from we young. So Steve come a country, me come a town, and vice versa. You know, until... You know, I love cook, because my father was a chef, and that's how it started. You know, Steve, I would come up and give him a week, and then when Damien started doing thing 98, 99, he asked me, I give him 2 weeks, he said, come up, I do my album, come give me a little time. So, couple weeks turned in a couple months, and after I'm finished, he said, I go up on the road, you know, and come. Yeah, I'm say, go for my passport and
the rest is history.
Yeah.
Wow.
After that, I think the third or the fourth show, Chuman Stick was the one who have the flag. You know, and he was a singer though. And he would put it down sometimes, you know. And I said, no, you don't put down the flag. And he said, me chat too much, why me not come out? So the next day, I just cook early and go out and position myself. So when I see my shuffle, yo, and him say, come in. And the next night, him take it up and go out there before the show starts. Steve say, where I go with Donovan. Because of course, it been my passion. And, you know, being a Rasta man still, as a youth, I really want to represent those real, authentic Rasta man.
Let me ask you though, Judah. Because a lot of times people talk about Rasta, but as I'm listening to you, what is a true authentic Rasta to you?
A man of humbleness and humility, you know, go beyond class, race, color, religion, and all of that, you know, because of course, you know, when you say Christ, Him live within us. You don't have to go to no one for access Him, you know. You allow Him to make your body Him house. Because Luke 17 verse 21, the temple of God starts with the human body. You know, so if you dig deep in the philosophy and the teachings of Marcus Garvey, the teachings of Christ, the teachings of His Imperial Majesty, it just balances you out. Because Christ do His part. If you read Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John, the teachings of Christ, it's a lifeline, it's a guide. And then, of course, Marcus Garvey come do him job too. His Imperial Majesty. Come and set the foundation so we don't have no excuse. You know what I mean? So as you go, because I tried Christianity and it wasn't sitting good with me. until I learned about, the foundation of Christianity was Ethiopia. And of course, I couldn't swallow the Rastaman teachings when them say His Imperial Majesty Emperor Haile Selassie is God. I couldn't do that until it was my turn for search. And I read probably 7, 8 Bible, different Bible, just for compare what they're saying. And of course, the Bible is not perfect. But once you digest it with a fear and a clean conscience, you will filter out what is, what is not good. And of course, living it is the foundation of it. Because when you talk about Christ or you talk about Rasta, you have to live it. You cannot say a word, but live it. And then, of course, where I'm from, I'm kind of a little bit fortunate because my hero and whom I look up to is Bob Marley.
Yes.
We come from 9 Mile.
Yes.
So as a youth growing up, we have one of the greatest example there is. And of course, some of the greater Rastaman around 9 Mile, it wasn't only Bob Marley, but he was one of the great icons.
Yes.
And then of course, I'm a twin. So my twin brother lead it out.
So he does a flagman too?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
But he's not here with me mortally. Because sometimes, I tell you the truth, him with me on the spiritual side. Him not there physically. In past 1995, motorbike accident. But from the start, my duty, as a chef and a flagman, sometimes I'm tired till I can't explain because, touring, as a jumping at the hotel, my things them in the room, pull out my kitchen, and if I have to go to the supermarket or wherever for find, I have to run around. Then showtime later. But sometimes I'm really tired that I tell you, Jah, there with me, spiritually. Strengthen me, and of course he was the man who lead out as a Rasta and serious with it, with him Bible and everything. So we just merge.
Nice. Is there any stage that you have not yet been on that you dream of going, or any country, any place?
I haven't gone to Egypt and India.
Okay, Egypt and India.
Well,
guess what?
We still have time.
We still have time, and we're happy to have you here. And I'm going to make an appointment so we can come get somebody cooking. Because me love the Rasta cooking,
Yeah, man.
You know what I mean?
Of
So I like that, no carcass, to the thing, you understand?
No, none at all.
None of that, Okay. You understand? So, but Jude, I want to say big ups to you, and thank you for your contribution. Thank you
your
for all
contribution
you
to
do.
reggae music.
Absolutely, and you are one of the icons of Reggae Month and of reggae, and we want to salute you and say big ups and thank you so much.
Wow, thank you.
All right.
Yeah.
Give thanks.
Nice.
Give thanks. And actually, you go. Well, that's how we wrap the show. That's how we wrap the show for
today. But you have to show me one at a time.
Man, you have to give it.
Dennis, go flag. Do the flag. Dennis, the flag man. Go on now.
Flagman Dennis.
Yeah, flagman Dennis. You can never tell where your destiny might go Egypt. Come.
Might bring me go Egypt. That's the show for today. Thank you very much for tuning in.
Thank you guys. Remember, kindness is karma and kindness is magic. So be as kind to as many people as you can. Be kind to yourselves and be kind to everyone. All right. Catch you tomorrow. Be safe. Keep warm. Judah in the building. Jah Rastafari. Bye, guys.